San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
And welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers.
And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And off we go in Santa Clara. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama. The first-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones finds himself in a place that a lot of these young, highly drafted QBs find themselves in, Kate, and that's the opportunity to rewrite the narrative. Show what got him drafted in that first day, first round after all, because he's got a high IQ and he knows how to play this game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Jones now on 3rd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead and out a punt. Back deep for the Rams, it's Xavier Smith. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear and the tear and the velocity disappear. We're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
That's 16 on the pickup, and it brings up an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49ers' 40-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Hit it right through the middle of the field. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone.
It's a gain of 25
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Another Rams first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead with Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Stafford now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Jones. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Sending a receiver left. They pick the handoff now. Stafford. Brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Stafford from the gun. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
A gain of 26 more yards. That's another Rams.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stafford finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's another
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford has it in close. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
41-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Stafford now. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. Stafford now on 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Ball at the 33 for first down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Jones. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by 6. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. He dodged the tackle. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They stick with McCaffrey. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Now to throw. Big man shooting up the yards. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. McCaffrey, the touchdown. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
7, Rams 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Rams.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. He's got Smith again. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Intended for Kendrick Ward. He was covered by Cameron Kitchens.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.